The place to be on Sundays is right here on the Signal 284 from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. with your lovely crew, Lola, Hennessy, and your boy T to the E to the J. Juicy topics on all things love and relationships. Listeners' discretion is advised. The views and opinions of the Lovelink Show does not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of the Signal 284 staff or team. This show is intended for mature audiences only. Listeners' discretion is advised. We are not experts, however, we are just a set of opinionated people having conversations that we would usually have off air amongst each other on air, along with the help of the internet. Please, we ask that you censor your words once you're calling in, as we know one can become very passionate. So try your best to be as creative as you can. Here, we use love muscle and love muffin when necessary. When texting, please make a reference to your message, as sometimes we have already moved on and are not exactly sure what you're responding to. So, in order to avoid confusion, help us to help you. Please remember that this show is completely listener-based for now. So we want to hear from you, our listening audience. You can hit us up at 284-544-6677, whether it be on WhatsApp, call, or text, or straight text. Or if you're on the website, you can just message us. It's anonymous any which way. To keep up with us, you can check in with us on our socials at The Signal 284 for Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.
Good evening, beautiful people, and welcome back.
You sound like you you know when you're hosting a pageant show? You sound, that's exactly how it sounds.
Hello. I got plenty of them coming up, so maybe she might.
No, that's true. Yeah. That, we listen to ourselves?
Sorry.
Oh.
But yes, this is a Love Link show where love is the link. This is your girl, Lola, alongside.
Your girl, Hennessy, alongside.
Your boy T to the E to the J. Hey.
Yes. I just love it. It is just, oh my God. But I do miss these people. I do. And before we began the show, I was telling TJ, like, I miss him. Because we were here every Sunday, and we kind of brought it down to every other Sunday. And that has helped us so tremendously. I have to have a confession. That has helped, because having the show every single week was stressful. So thanks, Henny.
You're most welcome. You are most welcome, because I love it too. Oh, Jesus, help me, Lord.
A little challenging, but we got through it.
It allows us to...
We have found a sweet spot.
Yes, we have.
Yes.
This is much doable. So if you're tuning in for the first time, we used to say we're here every Sunday. We can't say that anymore.
Friend, we're here every other Sunday when we could be, as much as we can, in Jesus' name.
Every other Sunday.
Amen.
Every other Sunday.
I know what we stopped doing. How was your week? Come. How Listen to me.
My week is going.
Apart from busy, I know y'all are busy. Use more adjectives, verbs in this. How was your week? Oh, so should I say how was your week mentally? How was your mental health during the week?
Good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Literally good.
Okay.
Despite of the challenges, despite of all of that, it's going good. Or it went well.
Okay.
As far as I'm concerned, I think I got some progress. Challenges were there.
Again.
I feel like a rock star.
Yep.
I really do feel like a rock star. Yeah.
Rock star.
Still challenges,
Sorry.
but I feel like a rock star.
Okay. I think I'm going to echo that. And it's just for like sheer laziness. I'm going to echo what he said. Because it's true. Life is lifing, according to Henny. You know, life it's ghetto.
Oh,
But
Jesus.
but I'm very grateful for everything. I think last week was very good. The week before was even better because we had week of services at our church, and that was excellent.
Nice.
So, what about you?
Don't be getting no invitations, but any which ways, I'll be busy. How was my week? Not too bad. Not too bad.
And
Not
your
too
week,
bad at all.
guys, if you've been following the show, we have Hennessy back tonight. Look at this beautiful young lady.
Stop it! Oh my god! Oh my god! You are
Yes.
silly.
Oh, I know.
I never left. We're just under a wig for a little bit. Was I feeling wiggisha tonight?
But you look very cute.
Thank you. You know, I have to look out, you know?
Why are you looking out?
Don't worry about that. You know, might have potentials in the basket somewhere.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Because remember, this is the Love Link show.
Well,
And
don't
we
be
sure
singling
love
me
to
out
link.
over there. Anyways, what is tonight's topic, please? It's not about
I just
Hennessy.
want to say that tonight we're diving into a topic that Love Link, I don't feel we've given it enough justice.
Yeah, I think we just hit and run with it.
Yeah.
But then it's actually something that changes over time as well. I want you to remember that you're the married man, you know? I don't do that stuff.
Listen. All I'm saying, you
I'm
said
just
hit
kidding.
and run, and I'm like, you sure you ain't want to sing the song? And
No, because then Lola
No,
going
I
to
don't
come
want
for
you
me.
to sing. I don't want you to sing the song. So
I
tonight,
didn't say heap, sir. Calm down. Any which ways.
what is our topic for tonight?
What? Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo. Dating healthy? That's definitely a no.
I love that. I don't know why. I'm sorry. I fell in love with that. I don't understand.
Let the record show this is TJ's doing.
Yes. Please no.
This was TJ's doing. We asked for help, a little lifeline. He came up with 5 suggestions?
Correct. About 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
No, it was fine.
It was 5. And Henny selected number 4. And I'm like, well, why? It's so misleading. She's like, that's the point. What do you call it? A clickbait?
Clickbait.
Yes. So it's actually not about a no. It's about a yes. But it was just an attention grabber.
It was supposed to be. So I hope we did do justice. It was supposed to be a attention grabber topic.
Yes,
But
yes.
like Lola been saying, we have hit and run with this topic before, and this topic to me over the years, and my journey to me changes
Right.
as time goes, because what we used to do back in the day we don't do now, but I don't know if we'd actually do it.
Or if we actually
Do we
did it.
date?
Yeah, it's tonight
So
is going to
tonight
be
we gonna-
interesting.
yeah, we gonna
Tonight's
unpack
be
that.
interesting. And as Henny said, to me, I find TJ that we spend a lot of time on the red flags. We
Yes.
spend a lot of time on the negative
Yes.
aspects of a
On the
relationship.
don'ts. Yep.
Right. But tonight we're going to be talking about the green flags. The green flags of dating. We're going to give it as much attention as it deserves.
Yes.
Okay.
We're going to learn a lesson tonight.
Grab your snacks, your significant other, or pretty much anybody who you think can benefit from this show, and let's get into it.
Facts.
So we're gonna start things off as we always do, because whenever we speak, just before the show, we speak about a few days before the show to see where are we going with this show. We have to speak not only in terms of a dating perspective, but a VI dating perspective. So let's dive
Facts.
into that.
I think the whole Caribbean, if you ask. This
You
topic,
think it's the Caribbean?
I
It's
think
the
it's the
world.
entire
You think it's the
Caribbean.
You think it's the Caribbean?
We can't include the world because
True,
we can only speak for all in nation, you know.
Right.
But
Because it's cultural.
sadly,
Sadly.
It's cultural.
it's
Definitely cultural.
it's
So what's
it's
a general definition before we get into the cultural?
Of
What is
dating?
a general definition of dating? I know we compiled our own definition.
come, uncle, help us.
Well, for me, dating is really and truly getting to know somebody.
That's all it is.
And that's what it is. Not not saying it's not about committing. It's not about courting, going towards marriage. It's about getting to know people for who they are, testing the waters. It's about information gathering. That is my perspective of dating potential.
Okay.
I agree. I think that's just basically it. Getting to know somebody.
To form a relationship.
Correct.
It's like
Right,
the beginning part.
Because then there is dating with intention, and then there's dating just going with the flow. So I think, because when you say not about commitment, you're trying to get to that point.
You're trying to get to that point.
You're trying to get to that point.
But you are looking at the ocean, seeing the fish in the ocean.
Yes, you're dinging. You're dinging around.
There are so many persons in the ocean, so many different attitudes, so many likes, dislikes. Just getting to know people.
Just a lot of colorful people.
Yeah. It's like the peacock.
No, sir. That's too pretty. Don't do that. You don't do that.
But let's be real now. In terms of the VI, people don't really date.
We weren't taught to date. Two, speaking for the VI, because we are small islands, if Paulson see you out with multiple men at different times, it's like, what really going on with she? Now they gonna talk about he, What really? But I thought she and
I don't think we've been taught.
so I don't think
It's just that, you speak to someone, you vibe well, you hook up, and then
that's it. We
you're
together.
in a relationship.
We
Correct.
together.
What I can
We
say is
together.
that I know my father one time told me, don't tell the woman that you love them if you don't mean it.
Don't do it.
But when you tell somebody you love them, there's so much access that you get after you say that word.
What's happening?
Spoken
What's happening?
of a nasty.
I'm just saying.
Spoken of a
What
nasty.
is happening?
I'm just saying.
But that's exactly what it
saying.
is.
I'm just saying.
That's what it is. Somebody told me that
So-
same thing the other day.
You get a lot of access.
You sure do.
Okay, so we're gonna put that on pause for 2 seconds. But my question now is, when was the last time you heard somebody say, would you like to go on a date?
I'm still waiting, actually. But
You've never heard that?
no, I've had that question before. Yes, I've had that question before because I think that's what I guess is a standard I put out there. Like, you have to ask me out, man. And a date don't always have to be before I thought a date was just you came into dinner or whatever, but a date doesn't require you to eat.
True.
So
you don't have to
it's
eat.
not
True.
it's not
But
you know?
a date should hopefully be a help me out, like a uninterrupted.
Yes.
This is your time
Yes.
with that
Yes.
individual
Yes.
to get to know them.
Yes.
That's what I'm thinking a date is.
So I'm married now, and we still go on dates.
Okay.
So even in a married scenario, dating to me is essential.
Okay.
And important to the growth of the relationship. When I wasn't married, of course, we did do date, so.
Yeah. So I have here that many relationships today seem to skip the getting to know you phase
Yep.
and jump straight into exclusive relationships, situationships, of
Right.
course,
Situationships.
and
Correct.
living together. Without really and truly getting to know who the person is.
To see me and to live with me is two different things. Okay.
Because you have a lot of persons who would say, I never really knew who they were, and they ain't lying.
Well, because the infamous representative always steps up first, because you want the person to see the good parts of you, the sunshine. You leave the rain in the back with the thunderstorm and everything back there, and you bring forward the sunshine so that they could see that part and get to know that part. And then when a situation occurs and you bring forward the thunder and the storm and stuff, it's like, but That's not how
That's
you
ridiculous.
walk.
That's not how you were.
You changed.
So yeah.
But yeah. But then so, what do we consider healthy dating, though? I have to ask y'all.
I mean, y'all.
Well,
So you never healthy dated or dated healthy? Did I say it right? I don't know if I said it
So
right.
the married people at the tell me.
Like to do this, and
I
will
love it.
body slam you here tonight.
If you could only lift my leg. Any which ways. What do you guys consider healthy dating? Come, give us some information. Tell
Okay.
us, the peoples,
Okay.
who are probably who are currently dating and who are wanting to date and who probably just out here doing the same thing that we spoke about, just hooking up and considering, oh yeah, we going, we together.
I don't know about you, Lola, but for me, before we got married, I wanted to know more about her family.
Okay, so we're going into the habits already. So the thing about it is, so the healthy dating are things that you do, the habits that you do continuously, that would hopefully not only get for you to know the person, but you would say who you are in the relationship. That would be the healthy. So it's both ways.
Okay.
Got you.
Is both ways. And there are some habits that persons don't really speak about
True.
that are very important when it comes to the dating. And I think these habits should still apply whether you're married or not.
Yes, because I don't think you should lose
As you
that
say, you
spark. Yeah.
date all the time. You should date all the time. So if
Yeah.
you're listening and you might be thinking to yourself, oh, but I'm not single anymore, you're still dating, as TJ loves to say. You're still dating.
TJ,
So we have some stuff. I know I have mine. They have theirs. So I think I would talk about my habit, well, the habit that speaks to me,
help us. Tell me.
and that would be to set expectations from early. Don't waste my time, yo.
Thank you.
Don't waste my time.
Thank
Don't
you.
tell me months later. Don't tell me. You see what I'm saying? You should say out the gate, I just want to hook up.
Correct. Correct, but
Like,
you know
what
what?
are you looking for? Like, what do you want? I think that's what I'm thinking about. You know?
Yeah, I think we had this conversation when Aaron was on here, and he said that you would start something as, I guess, what is that, friend with benefits? And then somebody catch feelings, and then the woman will come about and be like, so what are we? I think like for healthy dating, it should be like, what are we actually doing? Like clarity.
Yeah.
Clarify what it is.
Is
like
it just casual dating?
right.
Are we going towards marriage?
Are we being intentional?
Are we getting serious? Is it just a friendship?
Right.
Let me know what are your intentions?
Yeah, I think that helps. That would help. That would no.
It helps.
That
It
would
helps.
help?
Because, and that's a wonderful question to ask because you want to know insight. So for me, again, it's not always about what's your favorite color, what's your favorite food, and none of that. It is, where do you see yourself? You know, are you a saver? Are you a spender? Do you see yourself with children? No children. I got to get to know more of you. Give a scenario, and how do you deal with or cope with? What is your relationship with your mom, your dad? Do you have a mom or dad? Oh, sorry.
TJ.
She's wheeling me back in.
I am so wheeling you back in because you're going to cut an hour and a half show into 15 minutes.
Oh my god. TJ, see, I know this is a very passionate topic for TJ.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
because
you
I
know.
know he spoke about the way you and your wife met,
Right,
and what
right.
happened. So yeah, I was expecting that. Give a habit. Go ahead now.
Okay,
Lola
fine,
don't give
fine.
hers. Give
So
a habit.
I would say
A good
ask
habit.
real questions.
There you go.
Real
Thank
questions.
you.
Oh my God.
Good job.
I'm like, damn.
Uncle, we're going and going.
Yeah, you
Okay.
like your name 15, 20 at one time. I had to wheel you in there for a second.
People, I think for me it would be stop ignoring the red flags.
Wait, we done with the better questions?
We had to reel him back in, remember?
No, but I can't just say, we can't just bypass that. Like, that didn't just happen according to Kevin Hart.
Yeah, but he was
can't
asking
just-
all the good questions. Okay, go ahead.
We can't just run past that. Like, what are some of the important questions that you need to ask? I think you asked one. You said something about money,
Especially money.
Asked family.
family.
He asked about what's the relationship with your mom, your dad? Are you a spender, saver?
Yeah.
What did you say? You have
I
some
think,
really good ones there.
one of the most important things too is if you're having a relationship, if you're dating with someone and you're having a relationship, do you want children?
Yeah.
Because
That's a very good
huge.
question.
That's a good question too. And if you choose to date or start to speak to a lady that has children, how does that look? Because everybody don't just
But
start
if
dating
we-
from
wait,
scratch.
If you're asking questions.
Yeah.
So if we're on the asking questions part, TJ, like what else do you think? Let me ask. Should you know if your potential has debt?
Yes.
Why?
I asked my wife that because your debt becomes my debt.
Because you know what you wanted.
Regardless.
Yeah.
So even with other women who I was dating before my wife, I asked because at the end of the day, I wanted to know that when we're going further than that, or if we're going to go further than just a dating, that we're going into something or into a marriage or into a more serious relationship, understanding where we are. Because I would ask you, what's your salary? You understand?
Well, hold
That's
on.
me.
Can I
listening?
so
Can I ask a question?
uh-huh.
Date number, what was this question on? Salary question.
For my wife, it was the first date.
The devil.
For others, it was a date, few days or weeks for us.
Ask the person how much they make.
Of course,
The first time?
of course. I'm a straight shooter. I want to know.
Whoa.
And
Okay.
I'll say this. You might ask me why I want to know. Okay, because that no will go towards the next question. Do you budget?
Okay, so because we know that love is the link on this show, do not ask anybody on the first date what is their salary.
Well, I wouldn't. That's hefty advice.
I don't know.
Based-
First date? You want a second date, sis?
But based on the people, because
Based on the
clearly
people.
it works with TJ and his
Right.
wife.
So
It depends.
So this is what my wife said to me. If she wasn't in the space or place where she was at that point in life, she would have ended the date.
Correct.
So I agree. It's just that when we met each other, we were at a stage where it wasn't about playing. It wasn't about trying to figure out what we wanted to do. We knew what we wanted in life, and we knew where we wanted to go.
Okay. But yeah, that's a heavy question though for date one.
Do it.
Yeah.
Follow them,
Don't do it.
unless you're like me.
You have to trust the person first.
That's what I'm saying.
You have to get to know this
How am I going to be
person.
on a date with somebody? We're getting to know each other, and he can ask me what's my salary?
So
That's like that question what you bring to the table.
you hear this? You hear this?
The
So-
date will be over.
So the good thing
I'm
about
telling you, the date will be over.
Check, please, because
It's on him.
let me pay my portion, cause this is a date no more.
So wife, it did say it felt like an interview.
Yeah, you tell us that.
Right?
You tell us
So I
that
told
all
you
the
guys that
time.
before.
You tell us that all the time.
Yeah.
Interrogation. I feel.
The number to call, message, WhatsApp, whatever type of I-ness, according to Henny, whatever it is that you want to do is
284
544
66.
77.
That's 284
544
66.
77.
I do agree that during the dating
You
period,
got to know something.
but not the first date,
Correct.
not the second date,
Correct.
not the third date.
It takes some time.
I have to trust you too, because it's like okay, if we do the real definition of dating, guys, if we do the real definition of dating, I could be dating multiple persons at the same time. So multiple people can know how much money I make.
No, multiple people in TJ. TJ will ask that kind of question. You might find somebody else like TJ.
I'm thinking you don't ask that question until you know you're serious with this spouse. Oh no. Oh. What the person say? I want to see.
I am not asking that over the air.
No, and I'm not going to answer that over the air.
I am not
No, you-
asking that.
I answer that at all.
Nobody know what the question is. But leave it up to you.
Are you want to answer?
Yeah, leave it up to you. I could make a guess. An educated guess.
The Lord is love.
Yeah. Yeah, I know your hands, right?
Hello.
Yeah, I know. I could answer that question
That
for
was
you.
not a PG-13
It was
question for TJ
It was
to
a valid
answer.
question. It's a valid question. It is a valid question. But yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think asking the right questions. You know, don't just ask questions like, what's your favorite song? What's your favorite color?
Right.
We should literally
That's
ask
surface.
things like, what is your beliefs? Because we didn't speak about that.
Okay.
Sure.
That's huge.
Duly noted.
I've been in situations before where persons tell me stuff like, I don't believe everything the Bible says.
Right.
That's a problem. You know, so it's like when you have those questions all year on, they're important because if you go now and you make a baby with this person, then they're going to tell you, well, I don't really believe in christening, or I don't believe in the Bible. I don't believe. It's a little too late. You know, it's just a little bit too late to have that conversation. So I agree with TJ. I think that is very important that we should have like direct, important, ask the right questions out the gate. You don't want to hook up with somebody who has debt. You don't want to. Let me don't say that. That's not
I hooked
wrong.
up with people who had debt.
Yeah. I said it wrong. But you don't hook up with people who, you know, you don't know what you're walking into. Let me put it that way.
Correct.
At least you decide, hey, I want to be here. I know they have debt. Hey, I'm here. I know they want children. Even though you may be thinking, okay, I don't really want children, but I know they want children. So ask the important questions.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's very important.
We have some the comments and really the comments and really coming. I didn't realize we had so much comments coming in, and we have them coming in on YouTube and on Facebook. So let me try to catch up real quick.
Go ahead.
So we're going back. Most men. Oh yeah, yes, TJ, facts. Even after I got married, we had a date night every week. So we go back to that. Most men not bold enough to say what they want. They say what they think she wants to hear and not the true intentions.
Not their true intentions.
Facts. They say, but TJ, when do these deep questions come in? And I think that's what we're talking about. That deep, yeah. Not on a first date because they're going to run. I guess that's the money thing.
Run.
TJ,
Most
you
do.
lying, impossible. Another one says, I guess the salary thing. Another one says, those questions y'all asking are deep. So I'm guessing these are for date 5.
Whichever date you want it to be, the real thing is to ask the question.
Yeah,
I agree. And this is my thing, Henny. My thing is this, Henny. If the man bold enough to ask you a personal and in-depth question, don't be there like with the coming to America syndrome, like we said, you know, last time. Whatever you like and whatever. No.
Have your own
Ask
mind.
that same question back on the man. If he can't answer,
We say he's not
or
supposed
if
to
she
him and
can't
her.
answer, then you know.
Okay, so we have, so you can't be so evasive with the questions on the first date. Maybe a few dates later. Check me on a first date asking for his salary. Might as well I ask he blood type one time.
Yep.
Another one says, I can understand you ask what I do for a living and draw your conclusion, but not my salary.
Agreed.
So I'll say this too, Henny. Everybody has to also suss out how the date going.
You can't suss out that. TJ.
No. Sometimes you might ask one question.
Okay.
And then you see if that person is hesitant to answer. So you gotta be
So you're testing the
cognizant.
water.
You gotta test the water. You gotta be cognizant. You gotta know your limits or your boundaries. And she will let you know your boundaries too, you know. Or he will let you know your boundaries.
Yes. Another one says, cat and dog don't have the same look. I'm not going to ask that question next thing I get slapped.
Okay then.
Cat and dog, all right.
Hold
I thought
on.
sheep look and goat look.
Don't have me, the salary thing, and not unless I'm married or engaged. That's that.
Well, I don't think you
with
should
now.
get engaged. I don't think you should get engaged if I don't know
Salary?
not the salary, but as he say, like your budgeting habits.
Well,
like,
the person was
I
talking
need
about
to
you won't know
know.
my salary
So,
until.
so before I even continue, I'll say this. There were maybe like 2 or 3 persons I was dating, and money became where they might have needed money. Once you're going to ask me for my money, the question's going to come. Because I got to know
Fair.
where this money, what you
Fair
do with my
enough, but
money.
fair enough.
Especially when one had needed bailing out. You understand? Of, other matters. And I'm like, okay, I'm willing, but you're gonna answer these questions now, because there's some serious money you're talking about.
I'm so sorry. Something just went off in my head. So is there a wrong answer for the salary thing?
No.
So then what you need to know the salary for?
I'll say
Because it's TJ.
I'm the guy.
Ying.
I'm the guy that does evaluate the situation.
So there is a wrong answer.
If we're serious about the dating, and you have goals in your life, however, somewhere along the line you kind of ain't getting to your goals, well, we got to see how best I can help you budget.
Okay.
You understand? And I've done that. I've done that for one girlfriend, and she was able to achieve some of her goals without me.
Okay, so all comments coming for TJ real bad, and I want to help TJ. Hey, TJ and his wife at this point in their life were ready. So that situation with him asking her salary was a whole special case. We cannot use
True.
TJ
True.
and his wife
And I told him that.
as an example.
I told
so
you
please,
that.
I
But
don't.
don't worry, come from it, come from it.
They're coming for you. They're coming for you really hard. Because one says, I personally feel those deep questions have to come when you're the potential of the date, because why would I share my depth with you so early, and then
So
in
early.
the end we gone our way, and now you know my business.
Correct.
No.
So and I agree. I
Correct.
agree with that.
And
I
then
agree.
Again, you cannot be so invasive so early in the dating process.
I agree.
TJ, be real. How you expect to ask that without sounding like a gold digger? TJ, they're coming for you.
I agree. So that's why these ladies are here to balance it. So what I can tell you is this. I'm going to tell you a little bit about my business. On date 1, we went through all of that. And on date 1, we committed to get married. So I'm an outlier.
You're an exception.
I'm an exception.
You're an exception, yes.
So we are an exception.
Yes.
See,
My wife and I.
listen, audience. Look, TJ, hey, I told him before the show began, do not talk about this experience. Did I not say that?
True.
I said go back to your, because that is a once in a lifetime.
Correct.
Nobody
It don't happen like that all the time.
knows
At
from the
all.
first
True.
date
Correct.
they are going to marry that person
Correct.
and commit. Maybe they might have a feeling, okay, I really want to know this person.
Correct.
But to say that I want this person, nobody knows from the first date that they. So I told TJ, I said, TJ, me love you, you know. But TJ,
We love you a long time.
don't go and talk about this, because this is a 1 in a million.
Right, it's true.
Did I not say that to you,
She
TJ?
did say so.
Yes.
The reality is when you're like me, outside of my wife, I have been somewhat like this for a long time. So I just come out the gate hard.
Yeah, but don't come out the gate that hard, guys.
I would have definitely walked
Don't
away
come
leave
out,
you.
don't come out the gate that
But like I
hard.
say, you got to really suss out. But I will say this: if you're going to ask a few questions and the person seems interested, just make sure that if you want to ask other
It's
questions.
weird that he's just like, I don't even think my husband knows my salary.
Well, he go ask now. Okay.
No, because I don't.
Oh, be careful.
Uncle old school ask now.
No, I don't think we've had that conversation where I think we've spoken about goals,
Right.
and we've spoken about spending.
Right.
But to say I'm making 100,000, he's making, no, I don't think we've ever had that conversation.
Well, you have time now. Next,
Okay.
well, last
Next
two.
habit. Oh.
Budgeting habits is fine to ask, but don't, in caps, ask me my salary. Sorry, that is
that's what
too
he's
deep
saying.
for dating stage. Another one says, TJ sound like a politician speaking nonsense and expecting a vote. Shoot. TJ, I had tried to help you. I'm
No,
sorry.
listen, it is all good.
I had
You're
tried to
doing
help
something
you.
that I love. You're talking.
I had tried
right.
to help you.
So
Okay.
I spoke, TJ spoke. What's your habit now, my love?
Stop ignoring the red flags. Stop painting the red flags. Pink
Lord.
and green and whatever blue, whatever color you wanted to stop doing that. Because I know of one marriage that ended because the person saw the signs before and then they got married, and then shortly after they were divorced. So I think,
Yeah. So if you say healthy,
yeah.
healthy would not bury it. You know what I mean? Healthy would investigate and find out, do I want to pursue?
Yes,
yeah.
Don't just be the person that is being pursued. Be active. Be an active participant in your dating life. Like, you have to also ask yourself if you like this person. Not only if the person like you, can you see this person in your life? And if you see in signs that, well, that kind of mashing your con and like your little dog ass going, be like, you have to think about long term, not just the well, butterflies ain't good, but the nice little googly feeling like, oh yeah, talking to somebody so cute. You know, we tend to stay in a little comfort zone because it's like we're afraid to ask questions.
That high school zone, eh?
Yeah.
Or you like how they look. Like they're cute.
Well,
so
that
because we find
that
that
too.
they're cute, you know what I mean? We say, it's not that much of a big deal. And we let a lot of things slide, and then they turn into the boyfriend or the girlfriend from hell.
Yeah, we need
know?
to start
And I think-
dating honestly too. Like, be honest about, you know,
That
be
was-
honest.
That was my thing. Because there are a lot of people who look good. Man,
Delicious.
delicious.
Oof.
Melt in your mouth and not in your hand.
You hear what I tell you? But the substance.
Yeah.
The substance.
And we ignore a lot of those signs.
Yes.
I've heard men say stuff like that. I've heard, because I tell you, I have male friends, and they've spoken about that. They were like, man, she this, she that, but she pretty. You know, so they let a lot of things slide. And then when you look now, again, you go and you get a child with this person, and as TJ say, no substance. What you passing on to this child? But you're the one who bypassed all the flashing red signs.
No facts.
The flags.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with Henny on this one too.
Yeah.
Don't ignore the red flags.
Yeah. Because one red flag that's there that we tend to think is healthy is love bombing. When somebody pursuing you consistently, boom, 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 that is not a green flag. My days, I learned that. I'm going to say I did learn that. It's not a green flag. So that's a red flag for sure. Because it's gonna be hot. It gonna be hot in the beginning. It's like, yes, hot. And then eventually he gonna get bored or she gonna get bored, and then boom,
Yeah.
they disappear.
They just disappear.
They disappear.
So we have to be very careful with that. I'm definitely in favor. So to
Yeah.
piggyback off of that, my other habit for dating, guys, would definitely be to do more observing.
Yes.
Do more observing. Don't just listen, as she say. The love bombing is real. Oh my gosh. And the love bombing is nice.
Oh, it'll feel good.
The love bombing is nice.
Are you blushing?
But observe more.
Yeah.
Watch how they move. Like, don't just listen to the sweet nothings, as
Referring to me.
Observe how they, as you just say, how do they treat their parents? How do they treat the waiter? How they treat the cleaner at their job?
Yes.
How they treat their colleagues?
How they treat people when
observe.
Yeah.
No.
Words and actions as well too.
Use the reader. Use the reader.
She sure is.
Right?
She's
so
a reader.
I think Maya Angelou
Mm-hmm.
said something about when someone shows you who they are, believe them.
Believe them.
So this whole notion of, I can be disrespectful to X, Y, and Z, but I'll never be disrespectful to you.
Right.
Lies.
Nonsense.
Yeah, it's nonsense.
At the end of the day,
Impossible. It's impossible.
Anyone can make promises. You know what I mean? But I find that for me, when somebody don't know, you watch them. If they don't know how to handle conflict, if they don't know how to handle their disappointment or their anger, watch how they behave. Watch how they behave when they don't get what they want.
That's it right there.
So don't just listen to the words. Don't just listen to the promises.
Check the actions
Watch
too.
how they behave when they don't get their way.
Yep.
So we spoke about red flags. We spoke about being more observant. What I will just add to that is not everything that you observe means that you have to run from it. It might mean you have to dig deeper.
You make a good point.
You understand?
You do make a good point.
Because at the end of the day, that person might not have learned coping mechanisms or how to respond or how to defend or but that's an opportunity to ask further questions or to say, well, why do you deal with this? Why do you do this? Why do you do that? Have you ever thought about doing this versus this? So
I like this. I think where you're coming from too is we have to remember that we are two different individuals coming together to learn each other. Another thing could be a pattern that they're doing triggers something of your past. In your trauma past. So it's like,
that's true.
Oh, I see this happening again, and you bolt off, but you don't give it a chance, you don't ask a question, you just see it and you're gone, right? Guilty. So I understand what you mean. Take your time, because we're gonna get to that other habit though. That habit there, But we have a comment that says it's going to be hot until he gets what he wants, then he disappears or falls back. And that's
So why it
facts.
has to be gender? So
Sorry,
what about her?
they.
There we go.
They. I was just reading the comment, so let me they. But it's mostly man though.
No, but listen.
But it's
I'm
mostly
telling you,
man though.
Whenever I
your
finish
experience.
Yes.
Love Link,
Okay.
whenever I finish with Love Link and I speak to my circle, it always comes across like, why y'all making it seem like only men would look at a woman and be like, I must have that.
You're right.
They say women do it too.
No, you're right.
So it's like, and I'm like, women do that?
And
Yes,
they do
you're
pursue.
right.
And I'm telling you, they correct me after the show. They're like, yeah, we're really talking a Wakataka, because y'all make it seem as though only men hunt. No, women
No,
hunt
it's
too.
true. It's true.
So we have to correct that, Henny and TJ. We have to correct that.
You are
because
true.
We have a lot of women out there that would say,
It's
I'm
true
gonna tap
because
that.
again, if you're speaking to a man, they always tell you this. They have the same experience just on their side. So it's like, how come this and how come that? But we only see it on our side because we are women.
We don't
just
talk about it much.
Correct.
You understand? I
Very
remember
right.
one time this young lady told me, for some reason, I don't know why you just don't get with me. I want to give you a child so bad because I know you're going to take care of this child.
Yes, no.
You see, and she revealed to me she wanted to trap me.
What?
You understand? And I'm like, you for real?
Trying to trap you, bro.
It is what it is.
all right, I have some messages here.
Hey.
This one says, my standard is you have to date me for the rest of my life.
I love that. I agree with that.
And
A
then
great standard.
TJ is the exception to every rule.
Facts. No facts.
Yes, he
That was
is.
God ordained.
Definitely
God's
is.
hand was on that. Because ain't no other woman would I sit down there and be like, my who?
All right. So
Gone.
we have some people who are listening for the first time. Welcome, because they're
Welcome.
messaging me.
Welcome.
So welcome. What is the topic for tonight?
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Dating healthy is a no. Hey, I love the
it.
topic. I love the
No,
topic.
I love it.
So let me say it better. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Dating healthy is a no.
I had like it before.
Me too.
I had like
Let's
it
go back
before.
to that.
So we're basically just talking about healthy dating. We in the VI
Healthy dating.
and in the Caribbean don't know how to date. There are some people on the island or islands who has not been ever asked out on a date before. So now we just want to speak about the things, the healthy side of dating, because we
Correct.
don't have this conversation. We weren't taught these things. So watch.
Do you have another habit?
Even though some of us were taught somewhat how to date healthy, we were just rootless in our ways.
AKA, I won't call her name. I will point
my
at.
God.
I will point at elbow.
Oh my God, guys. I have to read this one. I wasn't going to read this one.
Please do.
But TJ, I'm
It's for
so
TJ.
sorry.
Oh.
This is for me?
Yeah, they're coming for you tonight.
I didn't know I was a
for
rootless,
TJ.
dirty dog.
Hold on.
OMG. Hold
Come
on.
read.
It says, seriously, I think it's time we meet Mrs. TJ.
No facts. No facts. I agree. Because
Yeah, at this point, she
Why?
sounds like
Why?
a phantom. Sorry.
Hey, no, you know I got my little mask on, right? You're not gonna put out phantom. Watch it.
But yes. But yeah. So let's do a couple more before we get a quick break. What other habits? Because we have persons, especially the persons who are listening for the first time, we appreciate you. What habits do you think we should have them like looking for or doing themselves?
One of my habits is not crowding the space.
What do you mean
So
by that?
I say that as in, I'm going to give you space, or I might need some space. I might need some me time. And me having me time doesn't mean that I don't love you or I'm not interested. It's
love
just
that you bring that
I
up.
just need some me time.
I love that you brought that up. Because I feel like I'm talking about myself too much tonight. But I feel like we think that we have to talk to this person every day, all day.
Every day, all day. Or be up under this person.
Correct. Every day. I mean, hold on. I clingy, but I'm just
space.
saying.
Remember we said healthy.
Healthy.
You recognize the guy in his
Healthy.
space.
So I'm saying right. So it's
Healthy
like
dating. We still need alone time.
that's true. We
Because I
cannot
feel-
expect for the person to always be reporting back or always in constant communication. It has to be consistent communication, but not constant communication. I had to learn that.
A healthy relationship to me should be added to your life, not be your entire life.
Right.
There should be an addition.
Right.
So that's what when I think unhealthy, that's how I feel.
Right.
So if this person, and if you were watching this show from before, that was one of mine things that I stopped talking to somebody I don't like because I go into a basketball game. You got
Oh,
to
but example.
too? Like, oh my God, there is
Yes.
space. There is a world that exists, and that is why when some
Kiss the mic,
people,
friend.
yes, that is why when some people end a relationship, they're distraught
Yes.
because that relationship was their whole world. You are an individual on your own.
Facts.
No, if you're going to the basketball game, I want to come with you.
Why? We're dating.
I know.
So what you are coming with me for?
So it can be a date. One more dates. I ain't say
So
all the
every time I
time.
go-
Not all the time.
So not all the time.
Maybe, but I'm just saying. Listen, let's be honest here.
Listen,
I'm being
no.
honest. I'm just not all the time, but at least invite
It
me
just-
one time. No, let me.
It just seems like it's drama waiting to happen. So I have to spend all my free time with you.
Well, not all.
If I'm spending time with my girlfriends, I can see it being an issue. for
that's
somebody
not
who like to
problem.
be up under somebody.
Yeah. You have to enjoy your friends, man.
You still
Spend
need
time
your
with your
alone
friends.
time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I like my alone time.
Hello,
Yeah.
TV time.
You should have a life outside of the relationship.
But that's healthy, because it lets me know that you don't always need me to be in your space. That you are fine being by yourself. That I can travel and you'll be fine because we're going to carve out time for ourselves. And we are going to carve out time that you might get to enjoy what I like. I might get to enjoy what you like. But there might be a situation where I don't really dig some of the things you like. And it's just fine if you go and do that, even though you want me to be a part of it, sometimes we got to agree to disagree. I ain't like that, but let us find something that both of us like.
Okay, we have a call because I was going to say something to that. 'Cause I agree with you. I'm going to say something.
Okay.
To that. Hello, good night. You're on Love Link.
Good night.
Yes, we can't hear you. Talk a little. Okay. All right, we can hear you now. Hi.
How you guys doing?
We are well, Mr. Canada. How are you?
How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm in 28-degree weather, so I'm doing good.
Oh, welcome.
Finally, my goodness.
You're waiting on me?
We're waiting on you to catch up with our weather.
That,
Oh.
Mr. Canada. Okay.
Question.
Answer.
Because I heard TJ said something, but we all have red flags. The question is, do we address them? 1, 2, and what are some of the red flags that we can turn into maybe an orange or maybe a light pink?
Turn into.
I think, yeah, because if you address it and you can see how you can improve, they can slightly change. We all, if anyone said that they don't have any red flags, they're lying, because we all do have red flags. We all do have a little bit of narcissistic trait inside of us. But if when and if we don't address it, is when it becomes a problem. Because if you don't address it before you say I do, 9 out of 10 times they're gonna say, well, you met me that way, you didn't have a problem with it then, so why you have a problem with it now?
Right.
So,
And I think that is where a lot of the issues do come in, because we may see the red flags, but sometimes the chocolate or the thing is so good that the cookie is so good that we forget that we dismiss it, and sometimes the problem comes, but you just throw the chocolate and you throw the cookie away, and then you forget about everything else, and then it festers. But we all do have the red flag. I have a question for TJ, because TJ seems to be Mr. Perfect.
No,
Right.
sir. I far from that.
OMG.
I far from
Mr.
that, my brother.
You
Perfect.
far from that? Oh,
I
okay.
far from
All
that. I entered the world before 13. In terms of the rated R. But you go ahead and
let
ask
a
your
caller
question.
ask the question, please. Go ahead, caller. Ask the question.
Because I heard him say he asked those questions when date 1. So when did you ask the question about intimacy? Was that from date 1 as well?
In regards to what aspect of intimacy?
All
Does it
aspects.
matter?
All aspects, just
matter?
intimacy on a whole, uncle.
I can't remember everything, but I'm sure I did cover something about intimacy.
I'm sure you did.
So the reality is, I met my wife with our son. So, I did ask something, I believe.
I know your mother monies, but not your mother had. That's very good.
So the first question, I don't think we answered the first question though.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. What the question was?
He was asking what red flags
Can be
we
changed?
change to pink and something else.
Well, the red flags that can change from my perspective are the red flags once the other person can agree that those were red flags if they want to change them.
I don't think it's red though. I think it's like a cautionary.
Orange.
It's like a yellow.
Probably.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, the question is, do we see the relationship going further? Or deeper into the dating, then we can address some of these red flags. But
Yeah, give an example of one. Do you have one on your brain?
not on my brain.
You have one, Lord?
With the red flags that can change?
Yeah. Cause that would be a good example to find out.
Lola should have one from day 1, because hers is the biggest one.
With the money?
Well, okay, yeah, because that is one of the situations that affects relationship the number one relationship breaker. Finance.
I guess we're loaded that
Some,
could be on
like you
gate
said,
5.
No, I don't think I'm going to
So-
talk. But you see, the thing about it is I'm not going to be like TJ. I don't feel... I'm going to treat you how I want to be treated. And I don't feel that anybody should ask me about how much money I have. So I'm not going to ask anybody how much money they have on date 40. I don't care. That's me. I'm not going to have that conversation. However, if we are going into a true partnership,
Right.
this is no longer just dating. But if we're going into something, then I would like to know, okay, we're going to have a joint account, and in this joint account is da, 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 da. That's how I would have dealt with a situation like that. But to have a person who doesn't know how to save, that's a red flag. So yes, it can. That I'm agreeing with TJ. Yes. The person has. They would have to admit that yes, I want to change. I can't make them change. I can't change the red flag. They have to be the ones to change the red flag.
Yeah. You could only say what you will accept and what you won't accept.
Yeah, but
And
I
then the other
can't
person has to
change.
make that
I
decision.
can't change the red flag. Like if you have a red flag where you say, "I don't want children." If I don't want children, I don't want children. I can't change that pink. Is I don't. So now I would have to decide if I want to be with this person or I don't want to be with this person. So certain red flags you can change. Well, not you. The other person can change. Or some red flags just they can have to stay red flags. Because I'm not going to date somebody who tells me out the gate they're an atheist. I'm not.
Oh, that's automatic.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not gonna change that red flag to a light pink.
Oh yeah, no.
That's going to be a red flag. Red flag, period.
I had an experience. Just like they don't believe in God. I said, what? Deuces.
Yeah, I'm not. And I'm not
Never.
gonna waste time. I'm not gonna invest time. I'm not.
But
So there are some that you can work on, like simple little ones, like dressing properly and making sure your fingernails are clean.
let me
But
let me give some examples quick. Poor communication is one. That's something that we can work on. Inconsistency is another thing that we can work on. Because these are people's boundaries and standards. Like, hey, if you can't communicate, it's a problem. But then I guess if you can have a conversation about the communication and it gets better, then that can be worked on.
Yes, that's
The
right.
inconsistency is another one. Being overly independent is the next one. Conflict avoidance.
But these are all character based.
Yeah, but then there's still some stuff that could be changed.
So there's things,
Right. So those are red
those are
flags.
things
Yeah.
that can be changed. I hope we're answering the caller
Yeah.
so we can move.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
All right.
I just wanted to be specific because somebody would have been listening, like, but what kind of other examples?
What kind of other
So I just wanted to
examples?
point out a few others, So I don't know,
Alright.
work-life balance, stuff like that. So it's things like that.
Wonderful discussion. I'm enjoying it.
All right.
Thank
Thank you so much for
you.
calling in.
Blessings.
Continue to
Always.
listen.
All right.
Will do.
All right. So yes, I like the individuality, and that's something that TJ always talks about on this show, which I kind of find strange. But anyway, he talks about singleness.
Single life, yeah, single. He's a single man.
So yeah, your individuality would definitely make the relationship stronger. I don't think it should be we always together, we always this together. I
Right.
think you need your individuality, and I for a fact would not want somebody who always up under me.
Well, I think it kind of varies as well too, because we can't speak for everybody and every dynamic and every dating situation. Because some people
Right.
probably just prefer to be snug up on each other all the time.
True.
You understand? So my preference, their preference, your
Yeah, but it's
preference
not
are the
about
same.
preference. That's what I'm saying. So it still has to have some sort of what word should I use? Because at the end of the day, if that person is removed, whether by, God forbid,
I got you.
death, or by getting up and leaving through midlife crisis,
I got you.
what happens to you as the person?
I got
You
you.
still need your individuality.
Okay, so I understand where you're coming from
So it's-
now.
so-
I understand where you went. I can't tell you went to the future. So yeah, I understand where you're coming from.
Not
yes.
that you're saying that.
I get it.
You know, I don't have a problem with you.
I get it.
Me and you together. Cause me and you together, we together. But I still need that alone time. I need my individuality because now
You need to know who you are and
right.
find you.
Because you now would be consumed by this relationship.
Oh, yeah,
who are you outside this
Right.
relationship?
You don't want to be June Bog's girlfriend, known as June Bog's girlfriend. You want to be known as who you are, as who. Okay, I get you. I get what you're saying. Okay, I with you. I'm with you. I was lost
You
for a
want to do
little
one
bit.
more and then we go for a quick little break?
Don't rush exclusivity. Don't.
So we should date more. We should date.
That's basically saying take your time to get to know the person. Again, we could use the different things, the list that we had here. TJ said observe more. Is TJ or Lul? TJ? You said observe. You said observe. So observe more instead of rushing to be like, oh yeah, I want you to be my boyfriend. I want you to be my girlfriend. Don't rush to commit just yet. Figure out if this is somebody that you really want to move forward with. Gather your information. TJ said that, yes?
You gotta gather information.
Both of you, I think, said that. Gather your information before you decide, yeah. Because you have that little googly feel again. You have that googly feeling like, yeah, somebody talking like, oh, I like he, he cute. Or I like she, she's so pretty and she's gorgeous.
Share lots of things that you should not have shared, because you rushed it.
We have another call.
We have another caller.
Wait, it on there. Wait. Make sure do the right thing. All right.
Hello, good night. You're on Love Link.
I'm back again.
Oh, that was fast. Hi.
Hi. Yeah, I heard Henny said something, and I totally agree. And I think that is the biggest red flag that everyone ignores: love bombing, because
You're behind.
they get. I'm behind.
Oh, okay.
You're way behind.
It's lagging. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm lagging.
Yes, no, it's fine. Mm-hmm.
So, because sadly, we live in a time where they getting to know someone is no longer important, because everybody is looking to get a cookie fast or trying to get the chocolate fast.
I got you.
So they because I heard a celebrity said she used to give everyone she dated the handbook how to date her, and never lasted.
Yeah, because they're boring.
And you're right. And the
If
day
I
that
don't know
she
everything
stopped giving,
the gate,
and when she stopped, But what was even worse, when she stopped giving the handbook, it was a dry spell. Can I get no date? No one is making the initiative to even try to date or even get to know them.
Yeah.
Because we now have taken the Hollywood mentality of dating.
Wow.
Okay, but for some reason I'm lagging behind, so I'm gonna try to
You are
catch up.
lagging, yes.
All right, no problem.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you for calling in, though.
I don't think it's his fault, but yeah.
So we're going to take a quick commercial break, guys. We've been talking for like an hour now. So we're going to take a quick commercial break. Please stick and stay. We will be right
back.
At Higher BVI, we're not just about business. We're about empowering lives, and that is because we aspire to inspire. By choosing us, you're supporting a company that believes in equal opportunities, diversity, and community growth. Our mission goes beyond profit. It's about providing HR solutions, fostering talent, and leaving a positive impact. Join us in building a better future, a better BVI. Choose Higher BVI, where your support isn't just a transaction, it's a transformation. Together, we're changing lives in these beautiful Virgin Islands.
We here at the Signal 284 have the perfect way to kickstart your mornings. Join us for a soulful and uplifting experience every day during morning devotions from as early as 5 a.m. We bring praise and worship songs along with devotional readings designed to uplift your spirit, preparing you for the day ahead. So make morning devotions a part of your daily routine, because a positive start leads to a positive day. See you tomorrow from 5 a.m.
All right. Good night, guys. This is your girl Lola alongside.
Your girl Hennessy alongside.
Your boy T to the E to the J.
It was a very short break. And the number to call if you have anything to say about our topic is
284
544
6677.
77.
That's 284
544
6677.
77.
And let us know if we're talking now.
Waka taka.
Yeah, credits to Garvey Henry for that awesome phrase that
And
we
if you're
stole.
just joining us, the topic is Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo. Dating healthy is a no.
Lies.
I cannot.
Lies.
So we're just going through some healthy habits. A lot of persons, first of all, don't know how to date.
Yeah.
And we always talk about the negatives, sometimes the double negatives. So tonight we're talking about the positives. How do we make dating healthy? We have a lot of people out there who are still dating, as Henny would say, dingy in. They're still out there trying a thing. And we're going to go into, we're going to fast forward it a little bit because I do have a little section that I have to ask them questions. You know, I have a fun section in there.
I hate when she does that.
To
Don't
ask
like
them
it.
some questions, VI style.
Don't like it.
But I have here in my notes, I have respect or no. That is a habit that we have to have.
Yeah, physical boundary, emotional
We
boundary.
have to have boundaries.
Yeah.
We must say no, because no builds trust. And there's a lot of pressure already in the outside world. If you're dating someone, I don't know, I always feel that dating should be like a luxury. I'm so sorry. That's
What
when
do you mean?
people, it should be a luxury. That's like when people bring out their representatives.
Oh, yeah.
It should be a luxury.
And you should not, actually. You should
You should not.
present your representative, the person the nice person. You should be yourself. You should be able to be your actual self. So if you're always making nice and cussing and stuff,
Yeah.
be yourself. So the person could know if they like you or not, or if you like them or not. Vice versa.
But yeah, you should definitely be able to say no. You should not be afraid. That's what I'm saying. It's about respect. Respect. I should not be afraid to tell you no. I should not be afraid to say not yet. I should not be afraid to, what else can I say? Like, I disagree with you.
That.
I should not be afraid. So I think a healthy dating out the gate, I should definitely say something without you being offended. I think that is huge for me, because people, offense, listen, I go tell you about offense. It can definitely take you places you don't want to go. So for me, out the gate, you should have, that's a healthy habit. It's okay for us to disagree. A lot of times we spend a lot of, unnecessary time trying to explain my point of view to sway you over. It's okay. It's okay to disagree. We don't want the additional pressure that you have to see things my way.
Okay, I have a very long message.
Oh boy.
Real quick. One was speaking about exclusivity. In a world where everything moves quickly, relationships often do too. But exclusivity is a significant commitment that should be entered into with intention, not pressure. Take the time to truly get to know a person, their character, values, communication style, goals, strengths, and even their flaws. Pay attention to how they treat others, how they handle conflict, and whether their actions consistently match their words. Facts.
Yeah, we said that.
Exclusivity should not be based solely on chemistry, loneliness, attraction, or outside expectations. It should be built on trust, mutual respect, honesty, emotional maturity, and a shared vision for the future. The right relationship can withstand patience. There is wisdom in allowing a connection to develop naturally, giving both people the opportunity to determine whether they are genuinely compatible before making deeper commitments. Taking time is not a sign of uncertainty. It is a sign of maturity. What is meant to last does not need to be rushed. Build a strong foundation first and let commitment grow from a place of confidence rather than pressure. The plans of the diligent lead surely to abundance, but everyone who is hasty comes only to poverty. Proverbs 21:5. Choose wisely, move thoughtfully, and allow love the time it needs to reveal its true nature. Love in the convo.
Oh, thank you guys. But
Not from all faithful. Tamisha.
Oh, thank you, Tam.
She took the time to. I love that. Thank you. I appreciate that. I have to end the show again later. You don't
just
end the
end it for
show
you.
in mid conversation.
All right,
Oh,
I have some comments here. Well, from the same person. It says, if the man can't see you without your wig, weave, braids, or hair done up. LOL. Can't set boundaries if we don't know what we're dealing with.
Well, I let you see it all now. See me in. Anyways.
What you see is what you get.
Yeah. So that's me for me. Anything else jumped out with you guys so we can move on to the next section? Any other healthy habits? If you are listening to us under the live, you can comment, you can iMessage, you can WhatsApp, you can call, you can let us. Do you think there's any other habit out there that we've missed that would be considered healthy dating? Please do not hesitate because the list is long.
It's long.
Anything else jumped out at you guys?
Apologize without explaining yourselves to death. Themselves to death.
Guys, you know this is a
Be
big
able to say
thing
sorry
to a lot of people because I have girlfriends that say they don't say sorry.
Men often really think that women don't know how to apologize.
How to
honestly,
say sorry?
like
they would just say, "Hey, take this food."
right.
That's their way
Oh,
of saying
babe,
sorry.
smooth you down, or whatever the case is. So, healthy people know how to say, I was wrong.
I was wrong.
Period. TJ?
And that's not what they
Facts.
do. They would say, "You made me do it,"
Yeah.
or
it's
this
your
one, I like this
fault.
one. That's just the way I am.
Oh, okay.
All right, Eve.
So it's yeah, an apology can definitely be powerful if it's meant.
Definitely.
Yeah, if it's meant.
Definitely.
You know, but please don't say sorry you feel that way. Don't say that. Don't say that. That's wrong. Because you're not saying sorry. You're saying, I'm sorry you feel that way.
Yeah.
So don't
You
say
don't
that.
care.
That's the wrong sentence. And a sentence like that could blow up your life. So that's definitely it. What about you, TJ? Any other healthy habits? Definitely apologizing without explaining is
Yeah.
Mean what you say and say what you mean.
Keep your word.
Keep your word. Keep your word. Mean what you say and say what you mean and keep your
If you
word.
tell me you're coming 7 o'clock, dude.
Yeah.
Come 7 o'clock.
And again, if it is going to, if this is the relationship that's going to blossom into something, you would want to make sure that the foundation is sure. You know, habits, great habits done all in a relationship lasts a lifetime, you know. So a great foundation is what every relationship, I would say, need.
Okay.
And we just build it step by step. And I would just say, again, with keeping the word, be patient about it. You know, take your time.
Like we're grace too.
Yeah. I mean, we could go all night,
Yeah.
listing healthy habits, but we just wanted to highlight some of the healthy ones so you could know what to look for when you're dating. You know, if you do choose to date, because I have some people who just choose not to date anymore because of the the P in the dating pool, right? So we just wanted to highlight some of the positives because we talk about negatives all the time, the red flags and what not to do and this, that, and it's time for us to at least try to help each other out. You know, it's okay to date several people at a time. It's just not okay to be sleeping with all at the same time. I want to mention that.
Meeny.
No,
Miny.
just don't take the sex out of it.
No, it's how you say it. Like you
That's
should be
true.
dating, right?
It's
That's
true.
how you say it. So.
You're right. It's a thing with words. I am sorry. Take the sex out of dating, so you don't get that complication in there. And take your time. And I just read what one of our viewers wrote. Take your time.
Take your time
to get to know the person. It's maturity, and that's something that we, a lot of us, i.e. myself as well, did not know should be. So I'm learning as well tonight as I am going.
I agree. I agree with what the message you stated and also what Henny just said. Because we spend a lot of times when we want to buy a house. We spend a lot of time when we want to purchase a car. But we don't really spend a lot of time when we're giving our heart to someone. So I think what Henny is saying, don't rush. Take your time because all of this is important. We on the phone scrolling, whether TikTok. One of my coworkers tell me they go to bed at 9, but go to sleep at 10. So that's an hour of TikToking that she's doing. We spend a lot of time on unnecessary things. But when it comes to our relationship, when it comes to our heart, we just give it so carelessly.
Willingly.
So
like, hey,
carelessly. So we need to spend a lot of time. So I like what the person messaged and stated.
I want to pass you before we move on, Lowell, because we missed somebody making a comment, send a message to us.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Stating about something that they're struggling with,
Okay.
and we didn't. So we apologize. We have a lot of comments coming from everywhere, and we didn't check the phone.
I'm sorry.
So it says, "Good night. I struggle with that in my current relationship. You'll understand when I continue. I feel we just need to talk every day, and it's like when we ain't talk one day, my mind starts to run all over. It's a struggle for me, and I could agree with you. Now, earlier in this conversation, we did mention that you need to set your expectations. If you speaking to the person every day is something that you need done, express that to that person. Express it to the person, because then you sitting down there with your brain, your thoughts running all over the place and being uncomfortable about it. Have a conversation. Say to the person that you're talking to or dating, well, I'm not tactful at all, so I don't know how to say it nicely, but say, well, boy, I realize that you went yesterday without having a conversation with me, or we missed our day and I didn't feel good about that, or whatever. I don't know if you could help.
Okay. So remember now, what we're talking about is dating. We are past dating now. We're in relationship. We're actually in a relationship.
No, we're just talking. I think it's just, it seems as if they're just talking.
Okay.
So if they're just talking, what's wrong if you miss a day of talking?
Yeah, but that's not everybody's thing. You want me to read it again?
Yeah, there's something.
She says, I struggle with not having to hear from a person for one day. So, like, don't miss a day.
Okay, and they're dating.
I don't know. I don't know if it's a relationship or
It sounds like
dating.
a relationship to me.
If it's a relationship,
That's different.
So if it's a relationship, then what would you advise?
For me, I wouldn't say that I could advise.
I don't know their relationship.
Because for me, and again, I can only speak to my experience.
Right.
Not. Hello, the devil is a liar. Phone just got to
these
talk.
smartphones are we listening?
So for me, I'm gonna say there is something about the statement that is concerning for me. For me, when I said earlier about, or when we said earlier about giving some me time, some space, that is important. For somebody else, that they might not be able to handle that. But there is something in that statement, because there's not enough context for me to really figure out or to say something. But what I can tell you based on my experience, that is checking in is important, but having every day, all day, and I can't say all day, but it's kind of I wouldn't say a red flag, but it's concerning for me.
I don't agree with you. I don't agree because I understand where she's coming from. And I don't know what
stage in a relationship this is, though.
Even if it is a relationship, there should be a conversation. Because it could be, hey, something had happened today. The reason why you didn't hear from me, my phone, I had lost my phone. Or, you know what I'm saying? It also is something about her, well, kind of sort of with what you're saying, traumatic response. It's something that she probably had as a trigger from probably a past experience as well. So she's probably dealing with that on top of not expressing that I don't. Yeah, there's a lot of different variables. But all I would say is have a conversation. If it's something that you think that you need to actually work on, you're gonna have to probably work on it. Get a therapist. Go to a therapist and you walk through that, because then that could be a trigger from past experience. A traumatic response is what's happening there. That's why you're doing that. I could attest, because I understand what you mean. And that comes from love bombing too, sweetie. So when you're accustomed to people love bombing you, that happens to you. So it's a lot of different variables. So
I think
communication and work on it.
For me, I don't want to say I'm going to piggyback, but for me, I feel that I don't want you to be there assuming stuff. Ask direct questions.
Right.
Ask direct questions, because trust me, the mind does find what it wants to find.
All the scenarios are coming now. All the scenarios are paid.
So don't assume. Ask direct questions.
Right.
So that way now you don't create a scenario in your head that is so far from the truth.
Yes.
As he say, maybe the phone was dead.
Yes.
There's so much different things. But really and truly, I still can give my 1 point. And so what? Like, we have, and I'm speaking from a place of maturity.
Right.
We have allowed persons to be so, like, take charge of our lives, that if I don't hear from them, my whole wall falling apart.
We become dependent.
Listen, let them. That's my book that I'm reading right now. Let them. It's okay. It's okay. So at the end of the day, I know you might feel a little humbugged up, because we are creatures of habit. And maybe in past relationships, that is what was expected. But as Henny say, you set these expectations from early. If this is something that was stated, then I could see why you might feel away. But if you did not hear from the person, then so what? These are all signs to show that you spoke to them, that you told them that this is what you expect, and they're not giving it to you. Isn't it better to learn this now?
Well,
isn't it better for this to be shown up front?
See, I get exactly where your mature mind is coming from, but I am going to also help speak for people who were traumatized. So you have to understand, persons who are traumatized, if you're not healed from that, you're going to think differently from what you're saying.
A part of me feels that you might know this person.
No, I know I know her because she's a one of a good avid listener. She's been around for a long time.
Okay.
So I don't know her personally, but I can understand. Her situation speaks to me because I've had this experience before. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
but
Paul said,
if you're in something else.
So that's what I'm telling you. Like, it's just triggered.
Yeah, we can't just take it face value.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying.
For us to answer, I'm going to give you little bits and pieces of everywhere. But the most important thing is, do not make assumptions.
Right.
Do not make assumptions.
Right.
Make sure you ask the direct questions.
Yes.
And if you're not getting the answer that you deserve,
check. check, make sure that might be a flag for you. That's red.
Yeah, I
Red,
don't try to paint
bright,
it pink.
yeah.
Don't try to make it orange.
Yeah.
But these things, because just as we stated, believe them. They show who they are.
Yeah.
Believe them. Because
Yeah.
if you know that you are talking to this person every single day and they don't explain or they don't, but at the end of the day, I still want you to be okay.
Yeah.
Like for me, that's I want you to walk away from this conversation understanding. So what?
Okay.
So what if they do not message you today? So what?
Yeah. Mm-mm.
I don't know. I'm
Me-
in a different.
Yeah, I know. Me later.
So I hear in both of you, and I know we're going to continue because somehow, Lola, I think what we're trying to do is not let Lola answer those questions, but
What you have to go and say it? What you going to say it for?
You know what?
no, but
So the young person
but
is the young
literally-
person.
It's a young person.
Okay, so the young person
lady.
who is listening to us, guys, I and everybody else who's listening, we are just answering superficially.
Yeah.
We do not know the parameters.
Yes,
we
yes,
don't
yes.
know. We don't know.
We don't know anything about the situation.
So we are just basically answering to the best of our ability.
First, why we have to keep? We don't have to explain ourselves. I'm sorry. We keep doing the same thing over and over. We human just like you. We all three of us all have different experiences. We said iron sharpens iron. So the person was saying something that she was struggling with, and we gave advice as best as we could. That's not that she will take the advice or you know what I'm saying.
All right, so
we not.
Yeah, we have a message. If you're accustomed
Oh.
to speaking to someone every day and you don't hear from them, it may mean that they are hurt and you may not know.
But so I have comments very quick. I have, whether dating or not, you should not be alarmed by missing a day. Just
you.
drop them a line or two
That's
if you
it.
don't hear from them.
It's okay.
Somebody else also said definitely could be a few things. A, emotional attachment.
It's
B,
thingy.
affection and bonding. C, dependence on connection. D, anxiety or insecurities, and each can be explained. You see, you're spoken like Yusuf. I mentioned your name today, young lady. Yourself, but yeah.
We just missed a call. That's why I was seeing the phone. But
Oh, I
it's
didn't
okay.
see it at all. Lola, you are me. Okay, so this person, yeah. I agree with Lola. Be a whole individual before inviting someone to your space.
Yeah. But we missed the call. Yeah. But anyway, Trey, so we're gonna move in. Thank you guys for messaging and saying whatever. But this is the section we're gonna have the controversial round. You're going to choose your side. All right. So you can also respond on the live as well. I would love to hear from you guys. So I'm asking you, which is more important? And it says here, no sitting on the fence tonight. Pick A or B. I got to give that disclaimer from the beginning because Henny will be slick with it. You understand? You must choose Henny. You must choose TJ. Which is more important? Chemistry or consistency?
Can
See.
I walk away?
No.
Thank you.
I don't like her, you know.
I thought you didn't hear me.
Yes. See.
I'll get about
But that's a trick question, though.
Man, let's go. I have more.
Okay. Go, TJ. You force. I'm gonna piggyback. What you
Chemistry or
say?
consistency?
Chemistry or consistency?
Chemistry for me.
You said the wrong thing, didn't you? I know.
I want to see what.
I wanted two C's. Can I not? So can we say C?
Just to let persons understand, inside here they're saying C, all of the above. We can't have a C. I'm forcing their hand to say A or B.
Somebody say A, which is what? Chemistry, right?
Chemistry.
I'm going to go with
It's
chemistry.
another guy, chemistry.
I'm
All
gonna go
right.
with
So
Over
chemistry
consistency?
over consistency. All right. Number 2. Which matters more long term? Which matters more long term?
B.
A, physical attraction, or B, emotional connection?
B.
B.
All right.
You answering?
Oh, for real, that's true.
You're not answering
Me
anything. What was number one for you?
They don't have
Consistency or chemistry?
I don't have chocolate on hand, but anyway,
That's what I say.
which
You
is more important to you? I apologize. I'm just apologizing for embarrassing my husband.
Okay, so
but anyway,
what
it would be, I think chemistry for sure. That's more important. We have to click. What matters more long term? Emotional connection.
Yes.
All right. Which is more attractive? Confidence or emotional maturity?
Both of them.
No, you can't have both.
Crap.
Confidence or emotional maturity?
We speaking surface or deep? Because
Hello. We dating. Let's go.
We dating?
Dating.
Emotional maturity. B. A. Somebody say A.
I want to say B, but my mind is on A.
Your mind is on A. All right. For
Confidence is sexy, for
Confidence
true.
is
Confidence is very sexy. Sorry, wait, hold on. Let me take it back. Confidence. Jesus Lord. Okay.
All right.
All right.
You see the struggle.
Yeah, that's why you said both of them.
right.
But okay, understood.
Which is a bigger red flag? They have a lot of exes. They've never had a serious relationship.
B.
B.
What the difference is? For you to have a lot of exes, anyway.
He's a hoe. I said that he's a hoe.
All right, this one says emotional maturity from the one before. All right,
What she say?
number
She
5.
answering B. Okay, B.
Oh, for me?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think I would like the fact that you've never been in a serious relationship.
Correct.
All right, which destroys more relationships? Lack of trust or lack of communication?
She's that one they
could
had.
Which destroys more relationships? Lack of trust or lack of communication?
Let's answer that first.
A? No? What you say?
Which
What you
one
say,
destroys
Lord?
more? Look, trust.
Yeah, I say A.
Lack of trust. All right.
See, somebody said both. I agree. But
You know what? I gonna say
pick
B.
one though.
All right, I think
Lack of
we already
communication?
answered this one for TJ. Should a person reveal major debt early in dating? Yes or no? Should a person reveal major debt early in dating?
Ollie? No. No, not Ollie.
According to this one here, next
Because
to
we
me.
Serious.
What's Oli?
B.
Matter.
Oh,
No.
see? I say after
Somebody
5
said no.
dates.
All right.
Okay, so
All right. Would you be comfortable if your partner's ex regularly liked their photos?
No.
Yes or no?
No. Because why come?
Why?
Because why come? Why you no.
All right. Next. Can men and women be just friends while in relationships? Yes or no? Can men and women be just friends while in relationships?
I
Yes.
confused.
What's so confused? Just answer yes.
Why you so
Yes.
rough with
or
me?
no.
Why you so rough with me?
Because you want to know you can go down this rabbit hole, you're gonna go down this rabbit hole every time we have this conversation.
Why you so rough with me?
Sorry. Go on.
Can men and women be just friends while in relationship? So hold on. So me and you in a relationship and we just friends, or me and you in a relationship and you want to be friends with Lola? That's what it is?
Yes.
Oh, but I had
Hold on.
I had
Which one? Which
I
one?
had a discussion this
The
weekend.
former
This
or
week
the
self.
latter?
Can the last one? The latter.
We in a relationship and me be just your friend.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh God! Somebody come for me. Somebody say yes.
What you say, Lola?
You can say this to me.
You say
Lola,
Nahasi
Lola
is
is
one
yes.
of one of my favorite male friends on the island.
All right.
And if I call Nahasi is going to come. And I'm hoping and praying that Ebony doesn't have a problem with it.
Yes, I had you on mine today because I need to come by you.
All right. So let's go. Would you rather know everything Would you rather know everything about your partner's past? Yes or no?
No.
I think me and you are on the same page.
No, please, yes?
Yeah. Well, you know what?
Listen, ignorance is bliss for me.
I was just about to say ignorance
I
is bliss, so
don't
never
like
mind. No, thank
I
you.
don't want to.
I don't want to.
Once it's not going to affect us, no.
All right, let's make it more BVI style now.
Oh,
Hello.
Lord.
Is talking to multiple people at once wrong? Yes
No.
or no?
Nope.
No.
In the BVI?
We
In the
supposed
Hello.
to answer.
In the
Hello.
Virgin Islands, it's normal.
Hello. What? How is that normal in the Virgin Islands?
It is. Talking to multiple people at the same time, it's normal.
You didn't say we're in a relationship. You said we're talking.
Here we talking.
Okay, my next question.
It's a normal thing.
How long should the talking stage last?
That's a good
Less
question.
than 3 months, more than 3 months.
I can't answer that.
No, you don't answer that. I'm gonna say more.
How long should the talking stage last?
It depends.
Less
too,
than
yeah.
3 months, more than 3 months.
That's a it depends question. But I'll say
Where you
more.
at
I'll
with
say B.
I got to ask because these are the things that people, majority of our listeners are in the Virgin Islands. So I have to make the questions applicable to my listeners.
But it depends on the stage at which they are at.
Correct. It's a it
Right,
depends
fine.
question.
That sounded like a Lola answer.
Exactly, because
Anyway.
she ain't saying either.
Have social media and WhatsApp make dating easier or harder?
Be
Both
harder.
of them.
But I didn't get the options.
Sorry.
Have social media and WhatsApp make
She said easier or
dating
harder, right?
easier or harder?
Both.
Easier or harder?
Both of them.
Explain that one. I'm stopping for this one. I'm stopping for this one. Why?
Because, for instance, if you're in long distance situation, you can talk to the person via WhatsApp, FaceTime, or whatever over the internet, right? So that's convenient. That's easy. Harder, you don't see each other physically. You don't get to be in the physical, so you don't get to
know them.
experience the
Yeah, who they
person
are.
seriously for who they are. So both of them.
It's harder. Some people get too
I will
comfortable
go more to. I will go towards
behind
harder.
the scenes. you know?
That too. You get too comfortable behind the scenes for you.
You either
Yeah, I
get too
would say
comfortable or you find all the words you want to say behind the scenes, but when you come face to face, you're a yard foul. So,
What the
You want
fetch? What does that mean?
You want to explain what
you're
yard
only
foul
crying
is?
in your yard. You understand? But you don't have nothing
Oh,
to say
I
outside.
understand
You know what I'm
what he's
saying?
saying.
You're only saying what you want to
So-
say in your comfort zone, but face to face.
I remember when we had a guest and he stated that he preferred back in the day when there was no cell phones. Remember that?
Yes.
Because when you have the cell phones, all throughout the day, you're talking about what's happening in your day, that when you're finally with the person,
You know what I'm saying?
you have nothing else to say because you don't say everything that you wanted to say. So, yeah, I think that the social media, well, I chance the social media, but having the phone.
And then our communication skills just poor. When you stay behind them thing all
No
the
facts. No facts.
But I think, and I thought Henny would have said this, but I think that the representative stays longer.
Facts.
There's no emotion. Anyway.
The representative stays longer when you're on the phone because you could say your sweet nothings on the phone. Good morning, beautiful. Anyway.
Good
Next one.
morning. Sorry.
All right. So these last two, you have to answer.
Right.
Yes, it's
Station
no
manager
A
confirm.
or B. There's no A or B.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay.
You have to answer.
Okay.
Is peace in a relationship boring or is it a sign of maturity?
Maturity.
Is peace in a relationship boring or is it a sign of maturity?
You don't answer.
For the mature heads, it is a sign of maturity. For the younger heads, it is boring. What you say?
I don't know because I don't know. Because sorry. Anyway, I can't say what I was going to say.
Don't do it.
Yeah, I can't say what I was going to say. You know, some people fight just to get a reaction out of the other person. So they're saying this is here, peace in a relationship is boring. So they don't like when things are tranquil.
Yeah, a gentleman.
Like a little.
A gentleman just tell me boring.
Like this society has grown up on toxicity that peace is boring. But I think it's a sign of maturity. Because for me, y'all know my situation, both of you. I'm the one who's gonna be rah, 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 rah. And then the person that I'm married to would be like, okay, so now that you've gotten that off your chest.
Correct. That's what you needed.
Can we really move on to the problem at hand?
Facts.
You know, I'm not used to this. So it's kind of, getting used to. So yeah, it is a sign of maturity. It is a sign
Praise
of
the
maturity.
Lord.
All right. And the last thing that we're going to talk about tonight is what's one green flag you ignored when you were younger, but now realize was valuable? What's one green flag you ignored when you were younger, but now realize was valuable? Anybody wants to take anybody texting, calling? What is one green flag you ignored when you were younger, but now realize was valuable?
TJ, you want to help us? I'm still young.
You know what? You're not getting away. You're not today. Choose.
I don't know. I really don't.
I think we need to piggyback off of you.
Thanks.
Oh, yeah.
You're so great. So what your answer is, lol, because start with an example. You want to teach. You want to teach us.
Yes.
Teach us. Give perfect examples for scenarios. So help us. I need because I can't think on any. But I think if you start saying something might come up in my brain. For true. No, seriously, retalk.
Okay, so one of the green flags that I think that we discussed earlier, that I'm now realizing is very valuable is, I mean, there's so many, but appreciating the person. When they have a win, when they have a small win. Listen, let me tell you all something. Life, rough. And it's like you have to deal with so much battling out there. When you come home, home should be peace, right? And you should have, your biggest cheerleader should be the person that you're with. So for me, it might seem like it's too much, because, you know, sometimes when you get a lot of praise, it kind of loses its flavor after a while. And you grew up and you realize that those little things actually were very valuable. Honey, your food tastes good. Honey, you look very nice today. Like these small little wins or these small little compliments, they might, I'm telling you, that might just set my mood for the entire day, where I'm walking on air because, hey, my children appreciated my food. So there might be a green flag that we ignore, because sometimes when somebody says something so much, as I stated, it kind of loses its value. That's why I don't believe in the overpraising, but the no praising is a problem. So the green flag would be, you know, celebrate the wins, celebrate the small things, because a lot of times I find too that you would share with the other person. Like, say for instance, if TJ and I have a relationship, I would tell Hennessy, but I don't tell TJ. You understand what I'm saying? So
Okay.
the small little wins, the small little things that we do that we take for granted, we realize now that we're older. But you never tell me that. You never shared that with me. You never did, But once we do these things, it fills our love tank. So these things are very important in our old age.
I have one.
Oh, praise the Lord. See, she
Hallelujah.
need a jump start,
We've been talking about it all night, actually. A lot of the green flags that we should appreciate. We've been speaking about them, because we're pointing them out. Y'all, we spoke about the love bombing, right? Slow pacing. Slow pacing we would take when we're younger as somebody not being interested at all. But now when you're more mature and you're older, when somebody takes the time to ask questions and taking time to kind of get to know you, then it's like, okay, you much appreciate the fact that, okay, they're actually interested in taking the time instead of rushing, instead of love bombing. That's what, my brain remembered something. But yeah, I think we're talking about them all night.
Yeah.
Okay.
All night, basically. Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody said something. Somebody said something.
I would say, I guess now that you guys have explained yourselves,
Oh.
and I can still piggyback off of somebody said this time, I would say for me, again, it is appreciating when someone gives you that space.
Okay.
Because for me, it's about time to think, time to become who you are, time to think on the promises you've made, and time to fulfill those promises. Giving that one some space, especially to make mistakes and rebound.
Right.
We are not perfect. I'm not perfect. And I used to be one of those persons who would be like a daddy and correct.
Yeah.
Right? So I've had to learn to pull back and allow people to
show you who they are.
but be who they are and learn from. I've had to learn to not make things argumentative.
What did you do? You get in
What am
trouble?
I hearing? Wait, Lola, you learn to cook? Don't do that. 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 I don't know. Like, why y'all always come for me? We couldn't have an ordinary show.
Go right ahead.
I agree
Go
with
right ahead. Go right ahead. Go right ahead. Go right
I
ahead.
agree with TJ. I agree with everybody that these are small little things that we take for granted. Yeah. But I think tonight's dialogue was definitely needed. It's good to talk about the positive things, the healthy dating habits. We learn from each other. What is important to us emotionally, physically, financially? What are the things that are important to us?
I have a message, Lord have mercy.
Oh boy.
The message was late. I apologize for not seeing the messages.
Oh boy.
This is way back. It says women don't take accountability, so they aren't gonna say sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Guys, keep listening.
I apologize for that.
So hopefully after this conversation, persons will understand the importance of healthy relationship building habits.
Yes.
We need to focus in on that, becoming more spiritually attached, physically, emotionally, as I said, financially. That's huge for me. Sorry, that is huge for me. Financially, we have to make sure that we are definitely attached in some way, or else it doesn't really make any sense. Once the intentions, we both want to find someone and then marry that individual, healthy dating habits is a must.
Just to piggyback off of the word healthy, I think it's very important for us to...
take the call?
Yes, let's take the call.
Oh, we have a call?
We have a call.
I'll just continue
And
after.
we are about to end, but We're gonna allow the caller to make their final statement. Hello, good night. You're
Good
on Love Line.
night.
Good night, love bombers, love linkers.
Love bombers. Like, I saw what you did there. I saw what you did there.
I just want to piggyback on what Lola was saying, but I think consistency is something that I think a lot of people overlook sometimes, and I say consistency not in the love bombing aspect, as someone who genuinely is interested in your day to day. I think sometimes people overlook that as something, maybe someone being too clingy or maybe too caring. I have learned to appreciate it in my older age that, hey, someone that is genuinely concerned about your day to day or your week to week. Hey, how are you doing? And it doesn't have to be just romantic, even platonic relationship. I think that's something that many persons do take for granted, and when it's gone, they're like, oh wow, this person used to check for me regardless, and this person used to always say, hey, how are you? Small things, and they make a huge difference. So consistency in a positive way is a green flag. I think a lot of people do take for granted.
Yes.
A lot.
Wow, thank you for that. A perfect ending for the show.
That's my 2 cents.
Thank you.
Blessings.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
That was a perfect ending to our show. We're very grateful. We're going to end off now. We're very grateful for those of you who messaged in and talk about my cooking skills. But any which way, I can deal with you. After the show. But if you know anybody who definitely can benefit from this show, don't forget, what did I say? Like, share, love up, whatever. Share the live so that persons can definitely comment and work on building a healthy relationship and not just find one. This is the show where love is the link. So we do have to talk about dating as well. So I have here, I made sure I wrote it down because it was very important for me. Protect your peace, protect your heart, and keep making love the link. Anybody else?
Are you good?
Oh.
Okay.
I guess I could end. I thought she had in. I was like, I thought that was it. Mature dating mature dating is realizing that being chosen is not the prize. The prize is finding someone whose character, values, consistency, and actions align with the life you're trying to build. Because attraction may start a relationship, but character is what sustains it.
I like that. What am I do?
What's it? Now what am I doing?
I have no idea. Something so. That was well said.
Yes.
So thank you guys for tuning in. Remember, we'll be here in 2 weeks' time. We cannot promise you every Sunday because life is lifing. Those of you who are first time, thank you.
Come back. Sorry.
Thank you.
Come back.
We are getting close to our anniversary. That's in July. When we're pretty much in June now, so we're getting into July, and we know that we're going to have our next live
in-person show.
Live studio audience show. So if you are interested and you want to be a part of the live studio audience, hit up Hennessy. Hennessy is the one who deals with that.
Let we know.
So just let Hennessy know so that we can make sure that there is room for you.
Check your girl.
All right. We will be making, what are we making now? 6? 7?
5? 6?
Listen.
2020, you're making 6.
Okay,
2020, you're making 6.
All right. So.
Oh, baby, imagine.
Or baby.
No, that's your baby. And I just helped raise the baby. That's it.
So thank you guys so much for sticking with us for 2 full hours. We want you to still stay on and listen to the music. But for now, we will say good
night.
the only time they're allowed to sing.
We're not what?
That's everything. That humming something.
Good night. See you in 2 weeks.